Hi kids, let me work out a few technical details here. Okay, there we go. All right, this video is the number 2 KNEX Windcar sail measurements. Okay, now in order to make the sail for your Windcar, you need to do the following things. Okay, the first thing that you're going to do is draw a sail design for measurement information. So on this piece of paper, you're going to draw just a basic triangle and then record the measurements of your sail on that, okay? You're also going to determine your sail size and the measurements for it. So once you get your picture drawn, you're going to then take the measurements and put it on your picture for the actual sail. Okay, you're going to determine the length of the string you need for rigging your sail, and you want to be sure, because getting these measurements correct is very, very important, because you only get one piece of sailcloth and one piece of string. So when we go through this process, remember you're going to be doing things very accurately. Okay, so here we go. Determining your sail size. When you determine the size of the sail you need, you're going to make a plan and draw a plan that you will then use to draw your actual sailcloth, because your sailcloth would be way bigger than this piece of paper, okay? So you're going to draw a scale drawing. So here are the steps you will follow, okay? First, you're going to get a piece of paper and draw a scaled triangle. Okay, your scaled triangle is going to have a base of 12 centimeters, okay? So here's your base of 12 centimeters, right, like that, and you want to make sure that that is 12 centimeters. So on this paper, you will draw a line 12 centimeters long, okay? It will then have a height of 16 centimeters, all right? Now, the height, 16 centimeters, you're going to want to put that right in the middle of the line, the 12 centimeter line, okay? So you're going to want to put that right in the middle of that line, so when you draw the height, it's going to be perpendicular and form a right angle to the base, okay? So in other words, you're going to draw the height, okay, and then it's going to be perpendicular, right angle to there, okay? And it's going to be 6 inches in. So the height of your triangle is going to be 16 centimeters. Now, when you draw it on here, and it has a base of 12 and a height of 16, it's not big enough to cover that, but it is a scaled or proportionate drawing, okay? Then, the next thing that you're going to do is measure the frame base and record it on your paper. So what you'll do is you'll measure the distance from the outside of the gray connector to the outside of the gray connector, and you will write it down on your paper, okay? Then what you will do is you will measure the height. Now when you measure the height, you want to measure from the bottom of the round circle, the inner circle of your KNEX piece, and you'll measure from the bottom of that to the very tip top of the light gray connector. And then when you have that measurement, you will record it on your paper, on your drawing. Then what you can do is you can draw in the sides and complete the triangle, okay? So when you're done, it will kind of look like this. You'll draw out your lines. Ooh, that's not a very good line. In fact, that's a terrible line, okay? It looks like the stock market. Okay, you'll take and you'll draw your line in. Here, I'll use a pen. Okay, so what you'll do is you will draw the sides like that, okay? So on paper, you will actually have a line segment for the base, a line segment for the height, and then the sides of the triangle, okay? And that is going to be used for recording the dimensions of your sail, okay? Oops, there we go, technology issues. Then you're going to measure the sides and record the measurements, okay? So in other words, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to let you look down on a piece of paper, and hopefully this will work. Okay. All right. Now, we want to draw this okay, on paper. So what you're going to do basically is you take your ruler and you draw a 12 centimeter line segment, okay? 12 centimeter line segment, okay? So there's your 12 centimeters, okay? Then you measure in 6 centimeters, and you're going to draw a line that is straight up and down. And then this will be 16 centimeters. And you want to make that as right of an angle as you can, okay? So there you go. So that's what you have. Kind of hard to see, but anyways. Then what you'll be able to do is then draw the sides in there. Just like this. Okay, so this is what you have, okay, and this is where you will record the measurements for this. So now you'd want to just measure the distance from here to here and record whatever that distance is from there to there. Then you'd want to record your height from the bottom of the circle here to the tip top there, and then you'd record your height, whatever it is. And then you would measure from here down to there, and you'd write those measurements in, whatever they might be, for both sides. Now, because this is symmetrical and it's an isosceles triangle, this side and this side should be the same length if you measure this 12, put this at 6 inches, and then go up to 16. These 3 points should create a symmetrical design, okay? Alrighty, let's go back to the video, okay, and go over it again one more time, okay? So here are the steps, okay, determining your string size. Your string needs to have 4 to 5 extra centimeters on each end, okay? Your string will actually go, okay, from this point all the way up through the light gray connector. Man, that's terrible, but good enough, okay? All the way down like that, okay? So your string will go from here to there, and it'll have tails that hang off the end, okay? The string will travel from one gray connector, okay, from one gray connector up through the light gray connector and down to the second gray connector, okay? So that's where it will travel. And you will include, okay, extra on each end. This part down here, you should have 4 to 5 extra centimeters here and 4 to 5 extra centimeters here. So whatever the distance is from there down to there and there down to there, you would add that plus the 4 to 5 on each side, okay? Alrighty, so anyways, so at this point, after watching this video and before taking the quiz, you should be at this place, okay? Whoops. You should have your car frame built, okay? Everything should be built like so, okay? Should have this built, and you should have the measurements and a plan for making your sail. So you should have this drawn with the measurements for the actual size drawn, okay? And when you are done with the quiz, you will then return your car to the dry dock, take this back over to the science room, to your staging area. Watch the number 3 KNEX Windcar sailcloth video, and take the quiz for the sailcloth video, okay? So there's what you do. Good luck, kids.